know. I wish I could. I wish I was one of them, but I'm not. And you'll find out that I'm not one of those people. No, I'm not sober, like Julian, don't worry. I'll have one after. Hello, all right? Everyone all right? You all good over there? You're good, you're good, you're good? Good, I'm good. Let's get to know each other, shall we? Right, I'll go first. 3 things that puzzle me, Hattie, about the world is I don't know what to do with people that come round my house and don't drink tea or coffee. What if you've had a shock? Oh, your cat's died, have a juice. It's not quite the same, is it? It doesn't have the same gravitas. I don't believe people say they actually like dark chocolate. You're just pretending, I know you are. And why do people that work on fruit and veg stalls never look healthy? You know what I mean? Okay, just to explain, for those at the back who might not have laughed very hard at that, you might be used to, like, you know, your posh farmers' markets. But where I grew up, it might be no guess, in Kent, you know, it was all pan. You know, all that fruit and veg, but not one tooth in their head. You know, that's like, so we're on the level. We've got to know each other. Good. So, did we find out any who's mates? I know who's like a few couples. Are you all mates? Are you all busy mates? Busy girl mates? They're a couple, so not friends. Are you friends, girlfriends? Just say yes for this joke. No, joking. Have you ever fallen out or anything? Have you? With you? Well, OK, I don't normally say that. Normally, it's like, yeah. OK, you have. That's quite open. OK, yeah. I mean, normally you fall out of a friend, don't you? And you don't, not that they know of, do you know what I mean? Like, you just sort of keep it to yourself. Like, I had this thing with a friend the other day, and you know when something happens and you know this, and you're like, I can't really look at you in the same way anymore, do you know what I mean? And I was out, and I really fancied a chocolate bar. I know, Bounty, in case you were wondering. All right, there's no need to throw your chairs out the window. All right, it's the taste of paradise. All right. OK, literally everyone's like, I like turf. Not now. So I go into the shop and I get myself a Bounty because, you know, they're good for sharing. You get 2 little bits, don't you, right? And I came out and I gave the other one half to my friend. But do you know what she did, backyard? She got a tissue from out of her handbag, wrapped the chocolate in the tissue and put it back in her bag for later. No, I'm sorry. It's the self-control of these people. Do you know what I mean? I'm here to have a bloody moment. This is not to fill up your confectionery cupboard for later. Do you know what I mean? It's all right, I got her back. She went, oh, do you want to lift home? I went, no, can I have it Saturday when I'm coming out the pub? You've got to live in the moment, haven't you? You really have, never more so than now. And I think we're all really hard on ourselves a lot. And one thing I'm really hard on myself, you know up here, I'm noggin. And if anything goes wrong, I don't know about you, and escalate, and I always blame it on, I go, oh, it's because you're a bit lazy, Hattie. You didn't get that job, or you didn't do that, you didn't lose weight because you're a bit lazy. And then one day, my friend, I turned around and I said to myself, actually, maybe those things that you do, you think make you lazy, make you a legend. Yes. But I thought today, it's not for me to decide. Would you like to play a quick game called Is Hattie Lazy or a Legend? Yes! Right, I want you to practice. I want you all to shout lazy. Lazy. I want you all to shout legend. Legend. Right, that's it. Bye. I just wanted to hear that. No. OK, so I will, number one, I will tell people I've read the book when really I've watched the film. Oh, a few legends. Yes, I've read all the Gruffalos. A little while ago, I was watching telly. I had the telly all to myself. My kids were out. Yes, I've got kids. I know. Another teenage mum, and I. All right, don't laugh too hard. And the boys. So my 2 young boys were out. So it's very rare I get the TV to myself, and I've got Amazon Prime. Yeah, so I'm doing well for myself. I'm not. It's my father-in-law's account. So I'm flicking through, and why is it the film you always want to watch is the one you've got to pay for? Isn't it? It's always the way. But I was like, wait a minute, I've got that film on DVD. Yeah, still got a DVD player. Thank you very much. But the DVD is over there, and I'm over here. The DVD's over there, and I'm over here. So I just brought it again. Yes! Lazy? Thank you! Lazy as fuck, yes! But legend, a little bit legend as well. OK, now, I know he asked you about whether you had kids. Who cheered for kids? I mean, you haven't got any energy to cheer if you've got kids, really. Anyone got babies? Anyone at the baby stage? No, of course not. You wouldn't be fucking out. You'd just be asleep at home in despair. But to take you back, or to think of me as the ghost of Christmas future, right, when you have a baby, right, one of the things they don't tell you about is that it's the law that of a morning, about 9 o'clock in the morning, you have to go to a really cold, drafty hall, and you all sit round in a circle, and you might be singing a song like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy... I love it, she joined straight in. How was I could start a cult, couldn't I? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yes! He's happy and he fucking knows it. But I'm sitting there and I've got the baby and you're also, I'm just going to go on the floor. Let's do it, right? So, because you'll get the full thing. So I'm there and I'm like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy... And then suddenly, though, I looked down and in my leggings there was a bulge. And I was like, what's that? Is that a baby I've forgotten about? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And I realised, just in time, it was a pair of yesterday's knickers. Yes. Now... some of the lads over here, although I reckon you've worn a pair of leggings before, if you haven't, let me explain how this works. Because I was busy being a legend, and I'm really tired, and I'm feeding the baby, and I'm going to bed. But when I go to bed, you take off your leggings, don't you? You take them off, you go to bed, and the next morning you put on clean knickers, of course, but those leggings are coming back on. Yeah, so I put them on, and then that's how I become a walking laundry basket, right? Now, some of you girls might be thinking, you walked in there with it, just fucking wear it, just keep going. But we all know that if I'd done that, it would have accidentally started to creep its way out, which is even worse, and I don't know what state those knickers were in. So then I had to think about how I was going to get them out without anyone noticing. And then I thought, I know, I'll just blame it on someone else, won't I? Because the next round of the song, in case you don't know, is if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Flick it off. Behind me, goes over there to Debbie. Oh, never mind, Debbie. Are they yours, darling? All right, never mind. We're all a bit tired, aren't we? Just get you a coffee. I didn't do that, though. That would have been funny or cool or maybe a bit cruel. But no, I just carried on singing and basically was like a really bad magician with a really bad trick. Like, if you're happy and you know it, and I'm threading it out like a really bad trick. If you're happy and you know it. And now for my next trick, a bra out my arse! Thank you. I mean, thank you? Legend, I think, is the word you're looking for. But you know what I mean? You've got to turn the perspective around. And another one perspective, I guess, is you might all be a little bit distracted tonight, and I think we should address the elephant in the room, and that is the bum bag. Yeah. I've seen you looking. I've seen you eyeing it up. And thank you. I don't think it's ever got a whistle before. But I'll take it. Or, as I like to call it, the mum bag. Now, again, relatable. When you have your first child, you might see the mums about. They'll have a massive fucking bag with all the paraphernalia, right? You have your second child and you realise you don't need any of that shit. All you need is a bum bag with some wet wipes on, because that solves everything. A phone to take pictures of you and said child, because Dad never takes pictures of you and the child, and I don't want the child to grow up and think he was only brought up by his dad. You know, she just tapped him or whacked him. And thirdly, some coffee granules to keep you fucking awake. Or something stronger, do you know what I mean? So I'm there with my mum bag. I don't know why I looked at you. I don't know why I looked at you, sir, when I did that. But I just did. Oh, there you... He's doing well tonight. Congratulate him. He's doing well. The night is still young. So I'm there with my mum bag, and I'll leave you on this. And it was just after lockdown, and I was so happy that things were opening up. Can you imagine? 2 very feral boys I've got. And I get a leaflet through the door, and it says, "Fun Day." Now, for those that don't know, fun day means not 1, not 2, but 3 bouncy castles. Yes. But I'm on my own, and I get there, and they are massive, and it is chaos. And my children are like whippets out of the trap to these guys. They've gone. And I'm like, where have they gone? Oh, my God, it's chaos. Oh, my God, no one's controlling this. I couldn't see what was going on. I thought there's going to be kicks in the face. And then suddenly I see some people from school. They're all standing around, just sipping their coffee. I said, right, who do we pay? Is there someone we pay? Do we get wristbands? And they went, I don't know. We just let them run over. I was like, you're part of the problem. I'm having a big old stress, so I take it in my own hands. I go to one side, and I'm organising this queue, and I'm like, OK, you go round this way. And I'm shouting to another mum, you go round this way. But then suddenly someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, so we pay you now or later? I would like to think it was my authority that day, but we all know it was the bum bag, don't we, really? But, you know, I made 20 quid that day, so who's laughing? Come and see me if you want to bounce a castle. I've been Hatty Ashdown. Goodbye!